of the best things about attending the Property Investor Show is that you get to meet up with old friends and lovely people like Paul Champlina and Kate Faulkner, who we know and love here at Property Tribes. And guys, we thought we'd chat to you today because you are collaborating on landlord education. So tell us a little bit about what you've got in the pipeline.
Which one are you?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got like that. Yeah, you're like, what's the hair gel actually? So we're doing a event on the 16th of November. For years, Kate and myself, well, more so me because I was always stuck in the office, said, Kate, we need to do an educational day, a no-nonsense educational day for landlords, basically how they avoid pitfalls in purchasing, sourcing, getting on the buy-to-let ladder, and also, continuing landlords that are doing what they're doing, and of course the management side of things, which is the biggest hurdle a landlord has to deal with. They don't factor in what they have to do, and of course their time and the pitfalls. And obviously, with my experience of dealing with landlords and letting agents for 25 years, and Kate's experience, we thought, well, let's team up together. So now finally we've set a date down in King's Cross. Our website is called landlordsfriend.co.uk. And you can book seats now. We've got a few available, haven't we? We effectively launched it about a week ago.
Fantastic. Now, Kate, landlord education has always been important, but now even more so because of all the challenges, the changes, the regulation. Very good timing for your course.
It certainly is good timing, and I have to say, for landlords that haven't looked at what the latest changes are in the last 6 months, let alone the last 12 years, from what do I buy and where, how do I finance, what's the tax implications of what I'm doing moving forward, and in some cases that will be actually look at investing in some financial stuff. So on the day, one of the things I always say is if you are investing in property, the biggest person you need by your side is an independent financial investor. Advisor, for a been a long day, followed by a good tax person and somebody who's good at the legals. And I know it's not the fabulous stuff and it's the property deals which everybody gets into. It doesn't matter how good your property deal is, if it's not structured correctly, you're going to lose out. And that's just been made 10 times worse in the last 12 months. So this is what we want to get across. And I'm not into these huge fees or anything. People should not be paying them, in my view.
We've discounted it. We've discounted the day. We're going to have tax experts. We're also going to have buy-to-let expert and financing. We're going to have a deposit scheme there. So we're also going to have experts during the day, which will fit in the smooth running of purchasing a property, managing a property, but actually through the course of what they have to do. So we're looking forward to it actually.
I think if you're a new person, essential, and if you're an existing landlord, it's a good refresher. And there'll be something. One of the things we'll do, because I'm a big fan of this, is just ask everybody what one thing would you like to get from the day, and we'll make sure that gets delivered.
You can never learn less.
No.
Now, I know in the past, Paul, you have been quite vocal against the get-rich-quick, be a millionaire in a year, and Kate has as well.
About 13 years ago, wasn't it?
Everybody complaining to us, wasn't it? That's literally what it was, and we sat down and said, what are we going to do?
We saw all these companies come and go, build the £1 million portfolio for £1, this, that, whatever. And of course, me at Landlord Action, I used to get people coming to me saying, can you collect the money and this, that, whatever. And we got cheesed off with it, and then we ended up doing a joint talk, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then since then, we've had a really good friendship, and we both fight for what we think is right for the industry. And I go sometimes above and beyond, and with regard to my media stuff. Last week I got locked in a letting agent's office in Ilford. Yeah, for the new series of Nightmare. I don't know.
What did you say?
Well, he was actually nicking loads of rents and deposits, and he was putting loads of illegal immigrants in subletting in loads of properties, and they got struck off from the property redress scheme. Right. I'm making sure in the new series, which comes out in February, got 6 episodes February, 6 episodes in July, where I'm exposing Airbnb, I'm exposing subletting, which obviously we've talked about, and rogue and dodgy letting agents, as well as as little bad tenants. I've got to go to Manchester and Doncaster on Monday filming, so there's a lot of filming involved.
But I think, Kate, we've seen it here at the show, there are a lot of schemes that are claiming you can have instant wealth and that you don't need any money. You guys, you tell it how it is. And it's not, you've got to be realistic, you've got to get the right advice, and you do need money to get started.
You do, and it doesn't mean you can't make money out of property. One thing I love is there's always ways. But do you know what? They've changed. And you've got to rethink how you're doing it if you're going to be successful in the future. The market has changed, the rules has changed, the politics has changed, the economics is changing. This is the stuff you've got to keep up with. You and me.
Well, yeah, we're getting greyer. I haven't grown. I definitely haven't grown. Its demand is strong. Right? We have a housing shortage. That ain't going away.
True.
And while that happens, the industry will still flourish, and landlords will look at still investing, even though, you know, with the tax implications or whatever. You know, I do get landlords that want to leave the industry, which is a shame because they've had a nightmare experience. And they think, oh, you know what, I don't want to be a landlord anymore. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's long term. It's what it's all about.
I just really want to say there is a vital need for authentic education, and that's what you're going to be offering. So we'll put the details below this thread, but it's the 16th of November at the King's Cross, actually, in London, and it's the Landlord's Friend property education event, and we'll put the details below and details of how you can get tickets. And I highly recommend you get the right information from the right source, and these two, you can't get more credible than Paul and Kate. So do check out this day. It sounds like it's going to be fantastic, and we may come and fun, and we may come along and film it.
Why not?
Fantastic, thank you.
Free lunch.
Free lunch, yeah.
I'm there.